Um, Alright, so we are live. I'll try to answer my own goddamn questions that I have. So this is just entertainment purpose only. Viewer advised. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. Let me know when my sound is not resonating or vibrating for you to receive this message. So I had this thought, right, last night, or during the day really, and it became last night, and it woke me up like 3 in the morning. And this is confirmation if anybody been experiencing what I'm experiencing or getting ready to experience. I think the idea of this mission, being spiritually awakened, it's much more than what I'm about to say, so I'm gonna put more when I go to part 2, or you know what I mean. This is like part 3 of the last video that I was doing, so it all ties together. So I'm gonna start editing, like making videos out of them, and then so you guys can, like, those who are rewatching back wanting to know certain information, I'm gonna try to chop it up for you to clips and title them different, because it can be different, I guess, reach better audience or more audience or soul tribes. So like, this is crazy. This is what I had a thought. I was talking to the universe and my ancestors, my team, my spiritual team, like everyone. But specifically, I always go to a particular woman that's like my grandma. And they gave me an idea. Like, they told me that they transitioned into another body. They're in the same timeline as I am in, or getting ready to head into my future. They want me to, like, kind of like find them. So I have premonitions. I had a vision that I was going to meet this lady. I think it's sometime like in the beginning of this month, or in a couple of weeks, really. I saw my grandmother, like, in real time, like one of my ancestors in real time. But this was in a vision, though. It had not happened yet. Maybe it happened in that parallel universe where I met my grandmother. She told, well, she didn't tell me. I was literally walking with her in the vision, like doing it, like just communicating and talking. And she told me she was already here for a long time. She's been guiding me to meet her. And so it happened to be in New York where I meet her. And this is what she looks like in this timeline. She had like a green skirt on with a crossbody like blouse on, and she had like a 90s hairstyle, but the bang was like swooped to the side and it was natural. She was a Black woman during this time, but skin complexion was a little different, but in the face I can tell that that was my grandmother. And the way that she spoke to me, she sounded exactly how she would sound if she was alive today. And it's like, I don't know why I'm getting these like visions and I'm pretty sure some of you are having the same type of experience where you think you're gonna meet your ancestors in this timeline as they're alive in a different body. Yes, it's like, it's possible, it's true. like they switch their consciousness into a different body, like they soul hop, and they've been living this whole entire time, and it's crazy. I don't know if you guys are experiencing this. Our ancestors live in our digital space, and they are blending them both. You will see more of her in the future. I'm kind of ready for it because, like, can you see people that are dead or talk to them? Yes, I can. I'm still scared of it, like, because it's still new to me, but I've always been like this since I was a child. I was always had this gift. We all had this gift. It's just I think we had like a lunar eclipse like a couple of days ago or a day ago. So that lunar eclipse had bring back some memories or like gifts to people who would be in spiritual warfare and are able to tap back into their gifts. I'm able to tap back in more into my gift, but the vibration is very high frequency because it's like it's hard to handle and it's hard to like comprehend like what the hell just happened. Did we all just switch into a timeline? Yeah, we did. We switched to another. Like, since it's tourist season, all tourists are like getting ready to be open up, and it's like they choose one mascot to be the mascot, like one soul to be the mascot of the whole thing, of the whole season. And it's like you can see what they visualize and what they're trying to accomplish in their life. And I think those of us who have the gift of sight can actually help people have a better outcome in their reality. You still need money, right? Yes, I do need money. If you want to send some donations, there all the information on my about page when you go on my YouTube channel, but my Cash App is the follower lavender, and it has my name on it, which is Maisha. So feel free to send me some donation because like I'm homeless and I'm struggling, but I got a job, but I'm making ends meet. Like I'm doing what I can, so to survive out here. Thank you so much. Anyway, yeah. So like, I don't know. Me and my ancestors, we was like walking, and I met them up in the same place where this event is about to take place in the next couple of weeks for me. So I sat down with my ancestor and I asked her about her life, how she's living here, and how she likes this realm that she is in. She said she's still able to operate in the spirit realm and operate in the physical realm at the same time. But the way that they do it, the way versus what we do it, because we never really experience what they experience, but we're starting to experience what they experience, even being like, alive. So it's possible to come across your ancestors in a different body, in a different form. It could be a friend or another family member, and they're in their consciousness, and I don't know how my grandmother woke up when she realized she was here. She told me something clicked within her that she was still present in this timeline, that she was still able to operate, because I kept seeing her name everywhere. I kept seeing her date of birth everywhere, things that she would say, or like things that were quoted in the Bible, because she was a Christian when she was alive, and she said she still is when she in this new body, but she believes something higher than what she had saw when she, passed. Like, it's crazy because we was sitting like in a park somewhere in Manhattan, and But at first, I met her through the event that I went to, and then the next day we started talking and walking around Manhattan. And she said that the only reason why I was able to enter the spiritual world because of something of my ability allowed me to enter. She said when I was younger, I was able to see things beyond time and space, and she needed my help, and she wanted to help me get to where she is in this timeline, so that I don't know what's going to happen, maybe a timeline shift or door opening. If you want to protect your doors opening from like abundance, wealth, health, and well, same thing, and stuff like that, it's the best way to do that is to have a bigger and better affirmation, stronger affirmation that from destroying what you have in your lineages. Your ancestors need to remind you to check. What? Okay. Right. Alright. It's if you think this is a mental illness, that's you. I really don't care about your respect. But like, one thing is just don't disrespect the dead or myself, because you have no idea how protected I am until you fuck around and then the same thing happened to you. And it's like, oops. But I'm not gonna be mean today. I really don't care. But anyway, so this knowledge is perfect. Not everybody's gonna understand this shit, which I totally get it. Like, no, like, you just don't get it. I get it. But yeah, so we was walking around Manhattan. She was telling me about my stepdad who passed away in 2016. And I was telling her about how I enter into the spirit world. I entered through a boat. It was like the first night that my stepdad had passed, and he came to me, like, visit me in my dreams, visit me in my awakening as well. The more times he kept visiting, the more times I kept entering into the spirit world. Like, they live in that realm that he was in. He was living in a boat, still a boat, but inside it looked like the apartment that he had on Earth, but just slightly different. And I'm like, I kept asking my stepdad, like, how did y'all were able to bring physical stuff into y'all realm? He said that we kept the knowledge within, and we was able to build a world beyond our world. And each time I would come see him or he come see me, we will walk on the beach, or like the beach don't look like how the beaches look like in real time, just more in high def, almost like a video game, kind of, or like a 3D movie. And it's just vibrant. Everything is vibrating in their frequency, like vibrant colors, different shapes that are weird, that's not here, that it's impossible for us to create, but some can. There are only a few that are chosen to bring back that knowledge to recreate what's in that spirit realm. But then it was after that, and then it became like my cousins and all of them, they started coming to me, so I had a bit experience talking to spirits. So I only was able to talk to my ancestors, and I started to travel outside of them, talking to other ancestors, which I can see other people, ancestors around them, and they want me always to deliver a message from them, but some people don't take the message lightly, or like they don't know how to handle this gift, or being a psychic medium, or if you want to call that. I just call myself clairvoyant or some shit like that. A lot of people like to call me different things, a witch or the devil worshiper or some shit like that. And I'm like, bruh, just because I have the gift doesn't mean I am all bad of knowledge. It's just how I'm using the knowledge and how I'm using the gift. I'm not using the gift for my own personal gain. So I started coming on YouTube. So YouTube kind of like is a podcast to bring that other world into this world so that the message can be delivered. But then again, I know I'm not always accepted by those and by most, and I'm accepted by some. It's a win-win when you have the gift, but it's also a curse at the same time. It's like you can't really control when the gift is about to open. How I open up my gift, I open up my chakra first. How I open up my chakra, I visualize myself holding up a big light behind my chakras and shining the light directly into it. It lets me know if it's on or if it's off. When it's off, then I know that I'm a little bit out of balance and I need to kind of like balance myself. So yeah, I think when it's blowing, it's springtime right now, and I guess everything is blossoming back in. I'm just going with the punch. It's not cold. It's just when you start walking, it's mad cold. It's feel good, but the past couple of days we've been in our 50s, 40s. The highest we've been was 81, 70 tomorrow. So it's gonna be 74, 68 next week or some shit like that. So it's almost getting warm out here. When it's summertime, my third eye, my third eye is like more open in the summer than it was in the winter. During the winter, that's when everything kind of like shuts off and turns on at the same time. And then when it comes to the summer, it starts to like reopen it itself. Like only a few people, only a few spirits can open up my gift at one time. I need to deliver whatever it is that I need to deliver a message from. It's not that it might be something like I might be spiritually connected to them. Like we might have like a past life, and it's easy for me to open up to my gifts to them than most people. So not a lot, like I said, not a lot of people are gonna accept you on this journey or open up your gifts and discovering who you are, because like I don't know, this world is a mess, man, and we all can feel how messed up this world can be. This is your journey, this is your mission. If you find people trying to like destiny swap you, time switch you, don't allow them to have access to your door, or don't allow them to have access to the thoughts and the ideas that the vision you have in your mind, because like not everybody has good intentions for you, and you will know when somebody has good intention. Like we should be up there by now when we should know when somebody has good intention and doesn't. And if you come by with the same adolescence in life, that means you need to overcome something in order to have this door to open. And your ancestors are trying to help you open up this door by giving you signs. So is the divine presence is doing the exact same thing. But you can't disrespect the divine presence of you and your ancestors who are trying to help you, even if you don't want what's needed for you. Some things are needed and necessary for you for your own protection in the future, but everything is simultaneously all together, past, present, and future, and you don't know which ancestors you're gonna meet. But if they find to have a range against you, it's not just you, it's the lineage of the family, because not all the ancestors and spirit beings are gonna be rocking with you. It's something you have to overcome, and it's not an overnight thing to recognize the good and the bad within oneself, but you kind of need a different perspective of what's going on in your reality, what's happening. So yeah, I just wanted to come up here real quick to let you know that about that vision. And you might be experiencing the same thing. You might be meeting your ancestors in real time, but in a different body. Just be prepared, and just know that all ancestors are not with you, and some are against you, some are with you. It all depends on how you react to them and how you stay and calm, because both of you guys got to finish the mission, and it's much more than what meets the eye was coming into the future. So this is weird. I don't know if I'm ready for it, or I don't know. I'm gonna try to film the experience, and so you can see what I'm seeing. And but it won't be until like later on down the line in April. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next slide. Peace. Lord.